What is going on, everybody? It's your host with the most, the beast with the least from the east. But you can just call me Bean. I'm back with another really short, kind of easy thing because I need something to distract me from the crippling anxiety, the crushing despair of living life. And the recent video I'm working on is going to be an hour long. Longest video by far, hardest I've ever worked on a video. Probably, maybe, who knows. I probably won't make a too big on the edit, but I'm looking forward to it. But today we have a tier list. I know, low-hanging fruit content, but I said it was gonna be easy. I needed a layup, I needed a gimme, and we're gonna make this a little bit different from most others because this time we're doing a tier list on how funny certain bodily functions are. These are the ones I could think of. Just off the top, off the dome, this is an idea I stole from Frost Prime because I know it's not his kind of content and I saw that it popped up in a stream, and I'm gonna take it before one of his other viewers do. And I hope it does numbers, but if it doesn't do numbers, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, this is just a distraction. First one up on the tier list of bodily functions, we have Barney Gumble over here representing burping, expelling of the gas, the methane gas from your gut out of your esophagus.
What?
I think burps are hilarious, but more often than not, when you see them in like media and cartoons, stuff like that, and TV shows, they're just played to be like gross, just like gross out humor. And you know, that sucks. I hate that. So I lied to you. I actually don't like burps at all. Don't like them in real life, don't like them in TV shows or anything like that. The only time I really like burps is when they're in those memes where it's like somebody gets caught off guard and it's like, oh, I'm gonna scare X, Y, or Z, and then like they do, and then they just like burp and like then they're embarrassed and shit. Like that's fun. That's funny. So I'm gonna put burping, as far as funny bodily functions go, I'm gonna put that in reliable. It's all right. It's all right. Like they can be funny. Burping can be funny. Usually it's not. I guess if it's more often than not, I'm gonna be a stickler. You know what? I'm gonna be a fucking hard ass. I'm gonna ride these jokes. I think burping is stale. I think burping is a little stale. You know, it can be funny, but it has to be at the right time for it to be funny. You feel me? And if it's not, it doesn't belong. Now, next up, number 2 on the tier list, we have Evangeline from Wakfu representing crying. And crying, I'm a terrible person. I think crying is very funny. I laugh as a defense mechanism. I laugh as an anxiety mechanism. I laugh when things get awkward. I laugh when people are sad. And it's a terrible defense mechanism. Crying makes me laugh like no other. It's very funny to me. It's not a vault classic. I don't think it's a vault classic yet. It's not a vault classic. That's something we're gonna go to vault classics. We'll have some vault classics, but crying is not a vault classic. More often than not, crying is not played for laughs, but when it is,
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
it usually hits. Next up, we have the carton of milk being tipped over. Y'all know what this is. Yo, look at me. Y'all know what this is. These are cum jokes, and I feel like they're stale now. You know, they're overused, and I feel like we had our thing where everybody was making them, everybody was saying them. Oh, you know, you had like that 1 month where everybody was just like, they'd say cum, and they'd be like, like, it's not funny anymore. Cum stocks is low. Cum stocks is low. Cum stocks gotta go. They're out. Gotta go. Next up, we have, did you see it? representing farting, just like flatulence in general, you already know. You already know. You look on any, you laugh, you lose. You send a fucking fart meme to somebody, you send a fart joke, a video, funny as shit. Instantly a banger. Instantly a banger. It's a classic. It's a classic. Vault classic. Vlasic hit, if you will. It's a Vlasic. It's not really much you can say about it either. It's not much to say. It's reliable. It's always gonna be funny. You know, you see like a dog fart on a cat and it's like, huh. You see a dog fart in some dude's face, it's like, huh. The did you see it guy farting on his roommate's door. All the fart sound bites. I defy you. I defy you to identify a fart joke that's not a vault classic. It can't be done. It can't be done. Can't be done. Moving on. We have laughing. And I know what you're thinking, Josh. Really? Laughing? You laugh when other people laugh? And I'm like, yeah, you do. That's a thing. Biologically speaking, that happens. You laugh when other people laugh. You laughing causes other people to laugh. It's biology, SpongeBob. Come on. Laughing is sometimes funnier than the joke. It's very funny. I once saw a kid holding onto a desk laugh himself upside down off the desk. That shit's hilarious. It will never not be funny. I've got this guy right here. Moving on to number 6? Yeah, number 6. Yet another vault classic right here off the top. We have Pain. Slapstick humor is peak comedy. I'm sorry. It's gotta be vault classic. Slapstick comedy, it's peak. It's funny 100% of the time. You're watching a dude on a bike eat shit, funny as hell. You're watching a dog like cartwheel down some stairs. Hey! He's fine. He's made of rubber. Fucking funny as shit. You watch a guy turn his head to go see a baddie, turn around, bonk. Metal pipe sound effect right into a fucking stop sign. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. It hits every time. Matter of fact, I'd say, for me at least, it hits more than farting does. It hits 100 times out of 100. I'm sorry, Frost. Pain, funnier than farting. Pain, funnier than farting. We have P. All right. This one's gonna get controversial for Piss Gang. P's stale. He's stale, and I'm the guy who goes around saying poo poo, pee pee, pee pee, poo poo, just as a filler word. It's stale. It's boring now. You can't even like make any real jokes out of it. Like jokes that are like in between stalls and things like that. That guy tech decking off the other guy's shoes. You walk into a bathroom, fucking guys blowing it up, and just same thing with that. Poop jokes. Also stale. Nothing like farting. Nothing like farting. Nobody likes a poop joke. Everybody likes a fart joke. Fart jokes are great. Poop jokes, you're pushing a little too far. And now you shit the bed. I know this one's a bit weird. This is sneezing. I know this is a bit strange, but I think sneezing is a reliable mid-tier. It's a reliable mid-tier. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty good. But it's more of like a kind of like a light chuckle kind of thing. You know what I mean? Somebody's trying to get a sentence out and then just you want to go? I'm so sorry. I've seen a guy like in a sneezing fit, like desperate for help, and he's just like stumbling. He's walking like he's drunk, eats shit. Oh. That dog that's just like sneezing and he pauses. Like fucking amazing. I love But like, there's not a whole lot of options. You know what I mean? Sneezing doesn't really open a lot of opportunities for different comedy styles. Because, like, how do you make a sneeze different from any other sneeze? You know what I mean? Like, you burp or you fart, there's inflections. Pain, people can get hurt 1,000 ways. Crying, people cry ugly, people cry cute, people like are loud criers, people are soft criers. Sneezing is just like you got some dad sneezes that are explosive, but other than that, everybody kind of sneezes in the same, like, 3 different spectrums. There's not a whole lot of variety. And moving on. I inadvertently kind of just made this a very front-loaded tier list, just by virtue of how these pictures loaded, because these last 2, we're gonna do this one first. This is gonna be vomiting humor, and it's the absolute bottom of the comedy rung. It's the bottom of the comedy barrel. If you're using like throw up humor,
I feel transgressed and violated.
You gotta go. You gotta leave the premises. There's no room for you here no more, fam. You gotta go. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's gross. It's atrocious. There's no enjoyment that one can derive from watching another person throw up. And Family Guy is like super guilty of this. You get like those scenes where like somebody gets punched in the stomach in like some shows, and then they're just like hunched over throwing up. You get some anime that are guilty of this, where like they'll throw up rainbows, and it's like, you know what's happening. It's gross. You can't make that cute. It's foul, dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then finally, at the last item, we have hunger, which is, it can be reliable. It can be reliable because you lead to a lot of scenarios with hunger, and you got like scenes where somebody's like stomach's rumbling. You got the you got fucking those videos where it's like the guys are in the car and they've got like all those fucking cups, and it's like, oh, you gotta drive slow, dude, and it's but like, none of those are extraordinarily funny anymore. They're not quite stale yet. They still get like some good laughs. You're not getting too stale, and it's a very versatile, possibly the most versatile bodily function. Just like the being of hungry, the act of becoming hungry, or just like pertaining to that. It's very versatile, so it's a lot of variety. But yeah, over the years, memes have been hitting in that ballpark for decades now, and I feel like we're starting to reach the limit on creativity that hunger can hit. I feel like, you know, that plateau is we're running out of land. We're running out of land. There's not enough gold to dig. I feel like the market is kind of like, you know, slowly digging down into the stale, but it's not quite there. Like sneezing, that's an untapped market. We can go further. You know, people just have to crack the code on that. Hunger, you know, tummy rumbly, it's on its way out. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because that's my nigga Pooh Bear right there. But like, you know, it's almost gone. But anyway, that is going to be my hunger tier list. That's going to be my bodily functions tier list on humor. We've got pain and farting in the Vault Classic tier, top of the category, and that's exactly how that's going to be. I believe there's no reason for me to switch those around. I believe that slapstick, pain, you know, right up there, and farting just underneath. Crying and laughing, crying, laughing, those are interchangeable. You can really go any way you want with that. Sneezing versus things that pertain to hunger, stomach rumbling, things like that. Sneezing, just a little bit over hunger, and hunger can really definitely go back up if we hit some untapped jokes. Sneezing, like I said, untapped market. I think there's a gold mine there. Just waiting to happen. Burping, definitely top of stale. And it's not just because you're burping. Cum, piss, shit. Gonna piss your pants. Fucking, all of these are interchangeable. They're really just like in the same category as each other. And you can, whichever gang you subscribe to, if you're piss gang, if you're shit gang, if you're cum gang, you can really just chop it up however you like. But all three of those memes are in, those stocks are dropping. Those gangs, they've been hitting the streets too long. You're too old for that now. Grow up. And then obviously throwing up. It's never been funny. There's just no reason to ever make those kinds of jokes. Well, either way, if you liked this video, do the things that other people tell you to do in those videos. Drop the likes, the subscribes, whatever. I don't give a shit. Fucking comment though. I want comments. Comments validate me. Give me comments so that the algorithm knows that I get interactions. I need that injected in my veins. More important than that though, I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. And if you want to do this tier list and drop your own opinions, leave those comments down below. And I'm going to leave a link to this tier list, maybe, in the description or in the top comment. I don't know. I'll pin it, maybe, if I think about doing that. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you're here for my Owlboy video, which will come out probably at the end of this month. I don't know what today is. I didn't check. Oh, it's September 19th. Yeah, that bitch ain't coming out the end of this month.